Hello, Fluffy Bunny here, and this is the start of another cloud duel with myself versus Alcaras. We are playing with a dual coastal rain basin square mirrored map. We've got Pickleator for Nation and Archetype. We've got normal tribes, rare calamities, double fatigue force march, just points and time victories with high points to win. We've got customized leaders, show pending crit hits, competitive mode, and no ancient ruins, or the DLC. So, our opponent Alcaraz has already picked Kush, so we're going to try and pick a nation to counter them. Having looked at the list of nations, I think Assyria is the way to go because their battering rams and siege towers get the assault tag, which gives them extra defense versus ranged units, which Kush is very good. Their ranged units are very strong, so we're definitely going to want that. And I haven't played Assyria in a while, so that just seems like fun. So starting wise, I always I do quite like to start clerics, but also champions is an interesting idea, just to get the first starting unit be steadfast. I think because we do have an olive resource here, I am going to make this a cleric city. So let's move forward a little bit. We've got 3 wheat resources here, which is lovely, plus the sheep. Where am I going to put the starting garrison is a question. Not any great spots for it, really. Yeah, we're going to probably put specialists on these farms, so we're going to expand out this way. So perhaps getting a little bit closer to... No, I'm just not sure. We just go out this way. Improvement down here. Right, so selected family clerics. Portrait, let's just random that. Name, gender, don't really care. Let's have an 18-year-old so we can put them in immediately as governor. Let's have a affable builder as my nice pick for starting traits I find. And let's crack on. So we get Masticism 3. We can see our first camp immediately, which is fantastic. So that means I can just pop down here and get that cleared turn 1. Well, not cleared turn 1, but I could start an improvement this turn, but if I put in my builder, I get the growth, and then next turn it'll be 1 turn faster, so there's not really any advantage to starting the improvement first. And then research-wise, I suppose we're going to go divination and try and get Zoroastrianism founded first. Whether we'll be able to do that with Kush, I believe they start with divination. Yeah, so it's pretty unlikely we're going to be able to found Zoroastrianism first, in fact. So maybe I won't even worry about that at all. If we've got the clerics projects, we can definitely found at least one religion, which Kush does not because they don't have clerics. So I think that's fine. We can hold off on divination. Maybe we want stone cutting. We usually want stone cutting. I think I'm going to take stone cutting first. I think that's absolutely fine. All right, and we'll send that back. But yeah, till next turn. Turn 2, no events or notifications. Sling has been attacked. That's fine. Deal with that. Our worker hasn't started anything yet. We could get working on a farm, which is probably what we want to be doing. Does it matter which one? Slight benefit to going here, I guess. We get the salting borders if we get a farmer down here. And then we've got a scout. So we've got a free site here. We're attacking this site. Probably going northwest is my best option for finding another city site. Although actually going down south to explore this river might be good too. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what this river holds for us, if anything. It just connects to the ocean. Well, it might be alright if we get a ocean city down here, but we'll call that a turn. Turn 3. Okay, no notifications. Taking an attack with this guy. Exploring along the river. Honey down here. Let's see what's up on the hill. Is it worth harvesting these horses? I think it is. We've got the orders. And we've found the Sivians, fortunately not in range of my scouts. And there won't be another unit yet, so they won't be attacking. But we're not giving the Sivians tribute. No, we'll definitely declare war on them for the legitimacy. Okay, got that turn. Turn 4, we can finish off this barbarian here. We can keep exploring, and we've got a worker move, so I suspect getting the farm online is going to be the best bet for us here. Oh, we've got to build leader, right? Must remember we can build urban. That might be relevant at some point. Quite sure when. Probably not right now. Let's get the scout going forward. Let's come a bit closer to the Sivian site. Is the harvest worth it? Just about, maybe. Not really, but let's try and maximize our use of orders. We're still out of range of this barb camp, so that's good. So we've got another couple of targets here. We're going to settle this site and heal the slinger next turn, and that's looking good. Turn 5. We've got a marriage proposal for the Queen. We are an affable builder. We can get a impious commander or a zealot. That would hurt our science but give us quite a lot of training. I don't know if I really care about that. Be a pretty good general. This commander gives us a little bit more money and yeah, a decent amount of training as well. Yeah, I think I like this. Oh, and he's the oligarch as well, so that's even better. So that makes this family happier now. Great. Right, so we need to come settle this city site down here. Territory-wise, we definitely want to grab the horses, I think. We might as well go far forward as we can, and this could be a champions now. I wouldn't mind getting the champions further forward. It's not a great hunters or patron city. Yeah, let's just go jumps. And of course we immediately find some hunter resources here and some ore up here. So yeah, this would this would be much better as a hunter city, and this is a champ city. Rubbish. Okay, well, them's the breaks. Let's heal this guy and get him a bit closer so we can both attack this. Actually, I'd probably want to attack the Scythian camp over the barbarian camp and maybe even do that this turn. Yeah, let's do that this turn. It's going to take a bit of a battering, but we should be able to actually take this camp out. I do like the horse tribes. They're easier to kill because they don't get bonus defense from being on urban tiles, so even a militia is actually still doing 5 damage. This guy is doing 7, so yeah. This is good. Right, we have one more scout move. Let's go forward. Found another civilian camp. This guy's going to get attacked by the second spawn there, which is not ideal, but never mind. We'll want another settler and probably another military unit out the jump seat. So can we afford a slingy? We can. And yeah, let's get a settler. Alright, that looks good to me. Someone that one back. Turn 6, we have a event. Enact slavery, control 5 military units, 20 XP. I think control 5 military units is probably going to happen reasonably soon. Let's get both ranged units. Let's get both of our guys in the forest here. Take less damage and kill these people. We've got a scout taking damage, which is a wee bit unfortunate. I really need to get into a forest, or at least just away, which means I'm not going to have time to move my worker, but I think that's just going to be what it is. Probably going to take another attack from the Sibian now. But we're getting some exploration done, and that is important. So settler, slinger, yeah, we're going to clear this site, then probably move on maybe to this one. How far into the map are we? This is, I assume, a 58 wide. It is. This site is 29. This is the midpoint here, the Scythian site. So if we can grab that, we're in the middle. Yeah, we're not very far away from our opponent. Okay, let's send that one back. Turn 7. Our king consort is a romantic. Fantastic. Extra chance to have children and 2 civics. Always good news. We're getting attacked a lot here, but that's fine. Oh, our scout is getting attacked as well. That's slightly less fine, but okay. Let's clear with this. We lose the XP, but actually, no, sorry. I was going to say it's more efficient because he hardly needs any damage, but the militia can actually do more damage to the skirmisher in the forest than the slinger can. So yeah, we're just better off taking the kill with the slinger. 2 legitimacy, tribal leader opinions, money. Let's take the legitimacy. That sounds very tasty indeed. Okay, good. So we need to get the scout out of harm's way. We really need to find a forest for him. We know this is the midpoint. Do I want to just dive towards my opponent? I'm not sure. Let's take a elephant harvest. Of course, this is a mirror map, so I guess what we ought to be heading for is this bit of forest over here. We can hide in there. That's good. No sign of Alcaras as yet, but he's probably sticking to the trees, so I guess we wouldn't see him anyway. We've got an idle leader who's a builder. We could rally troops. No, I don't care about that. Let's get our next farm on the go. So we'll chop a bit of woods. Can we afford to chop another one? No, not quite. Not quite buying an order, which I don't think we want to do. And yeah, all right, let's call that a turn. Turn 8. We have a new heir. Yes, Marquita sounds like a nice name. Okay. We're just clearing this guy. I think there's not a lot of point doing much else. We're still waiting on a slinger and a settler, so all we've got is scouting. I think we decided this was the middle. No, this is the middle of the map. Yeah, so we're already way onto Alcaras' side here. So I guess we could go meet him. Or a builder, right? Yeah. Okay. So, question is what we want to do with the scout here. We know there is a bit of forest down here that we could go see. Quite a lot of forest, in fact. Heading along the coast. Doesn't look like Alcaraz has cleared this camp that we're busy working on at the moment, so I guess maybe he's gone up. So potential for some extra legitimacy down here. So we've got 3 orders left. We can't really do very much of any use. I don't really want to rally troops. We do have enough money to influence someone. We could very nearly get our husband up an influence level, but not quite. But given that he's the head of the cleric's family as well, sure, let's spend the orders influencing him, and we'll call that a turn. Turn 9, we've got stone cutting, and we have a son. That's lovely. So yeah, we've got 2 kids now. We can clear this guy, and I think I would rather settler's still a turn away, and it's going to take him a couple of turns. Yeah, let's clear with the militia. We'll forego the XP. We'll heal this guy up, and I guess then we'll come and take on this barbarians. We'll need to do something else with our worker. We've actually got 3 farms up now. That's great. What tech have we got? We've got administration, so we could build a granary. It's actually not a terrible thought to get some growth going. Yeah, quite like a granary. We'll pay the wood for that for sure. And a free worker with a build leader seems unideal, honestly. Divination, quite nice. We do have polytheism, so we could spam all our shrines everywhere, and we do get order shrines and civic shrines and training. Yeah, we've got a nice set of shrines. Let's get divination up. That sounds very useful indeed. What's the scout doing? Is he getting attacked? No, he's safely hidden in the forest, so we don't need to worry too much about him. So let's get the slinger moving forwards at least a tile. That puts him in striking range. We could strike from the hill this turn, but let's wait until we've got someone else. Let's put a general on him, and then we can use the orders for this scout just to bumble along here. See what's happening, which is not very much. Still haven't met Alcaras yet. Right, and I guess do we want to work, or do we want, no, I think we want another settler here. Yeah, we want to settle this camp, and then settle this camp. We'll probably get a worker out of this city, or maybe even a farmer. Yeah, we're not overburdened with orders as yet. Yeah, I want to settle. I want to settle quickly, and then yeah, we'll worry about workers after that. Okay, we'll send that one back. Turn 10. We've got a influence mission event. Ah, my king consort's in love with me. Fantastic. That's a good result. So huge opinion boost, which gets us more money, training, and tiny bit more civics, and probably more children as well. And we can still influence him to make him pleased as well. So that's a good result. I don't know if we want to do that immediately. We might not want to spare the orders, but let's get a settler down this way. We've got another settler coming out for this site. We probably still want another settler for this site, so I think we're just going to build another settler. One turn worker is kind of tempting as well, though, mind you. Let's just see what we're doing here. I guess he's healing. Or are we going to take an attack? 7. We could do 7 and 7 and then kill him next turn. Or we could do a heal and then 7 and 7 and still clear him next turn. Yep, I like that. And that gives us 2 orders, so we could do an influence on the consort. I think that's a sensible thing to do. Let's do that. Nice. Alright, and then, yeah, do we want to buy a settler or do we want another one-turn worker? I feel like we've got enough orders going around for the time being. Let's get a 4-turn settler. And, yeah, call that good. See, Alcaras is up to 3 cities already. We will be next turn, so we're not that far behind. That's fine. Turn 11. We can get some stone from the King Consort. He will hold a favour from us, but I think that's okay. That's not ideal, but I don't want him to become estranged and lose in love with, so I really do just have to do that. What a choice there. Right, so we can clear this. So let's get in there and let's take the kill with the general, I suppose. Slightly more order intensive, but I think that's fine. Come settle this site. We've got a choice of hunters or patrons. This looks more like a hunter's place to me. We could have got that game if we'd settled a bit further on, but that's alright. We can build a worker and put a specialist on this camp to expand to it. It's fine. I suppose we'll take a heal with this guy. And yeah, we did influence, didn't we? Yeah, shame it's not quite going to take him up at an influence level now, but still. Oh, I don't really want to move out of the trees, so I suppose we'll stay there for the moment. So we're just waiting in order then, are we? Right, in that case, let's undo that. Let's move this militia a little bit closer to where we might want him and heal, just to use that order up and not waste it. Okay, got that good. Turn 12, we have influenced the consort at 197, frustratingly, but there you go. Right, can we kill this guy? I guess we can with the militia. We probably should then, right? Bang, bang, and then finish with the general for the XP. Great. Seems fairly efficient. I don't think we want to run a mission. Do we want to intercess anyone? Daughter's not old enough, and we don't care that much about anyone else, so no, I don't think so. We've got a granary down here. Do we want another granary? Probably not. We haven't actually even got that much food, really, so maybe we do. We can only get it next to one of our... Oh, of course, we can't get another granary because we need to get to developing first. What we need is some culture. Culture is absolutely shockingly awful. Getting some stone down might be okay. We could use some stone income and frankly some iron income. We kind of just need everything at the moment, but stone is something we're losing that we could use more of, certainly. Could get some camps here. Yeah, let's just start making some quarries. And right, now, can we get this scout out? If we look on our side of the map, this is the camp we've just settled. So there is some more trees down here we can go hide in. We might as well go and have a look at that. See if we can bag some more legitimacy. We have met Kush. Right, let's have a quick look at Kush. Kush is much weaker than us and primitive. Wow. Okay. They've got 3 cities and they're primitive because we've got the free monasticism from clerics. Much weaker. I guess they've got 1 unit and we've got 3. So yeah, they've just got their starting unit. Alright, fair enough. Let's keep bounding out this way. And yeah, just explore a bit. And then where we go after this, I guess we're going to have to try and come up to this forest here, assuming he hasn't already settled this city site, but he may well have done. So not sure about that, but okay. Yeah, that seems good. Just expand, expand, expand at the moment. And yes, send that one back. Turn 13. We have got literature, citizen, court scholar, propaganda, citizen, 130 stone. I wouldn't mind a court scholar. 130 stone might be quite good too. We could potentially get the pyramids out. We don't have any terrain where we can build the pyramids by the looks of it. Let's just double check that. Yeah, literally not valid anywhere because we need arid or sand and there is no such terrain. Wild, that's unfortunate. What else could we potentially build with that stone? Cigarettes would need a holy city, which we don't have yet, but we are getting divination soon, so we will have one soon. Might be quite good to get. Yeah, I don't hate the stone. But the court scholar is science and possibly tutoring as well. I like the stone at the moment. Oh wow, we've got a crit on him. We shouldn't waste that. Ooh, rough. But wow. If we take an attack here, we can march in and just clear the site and get a free warrior. Perfect. Oh, and of course, because we get orders on kill, we can move him in there and take an attack. Alright, that seems very efficient. Love that. Yeah, not sure about that choice. Possibly should have taken the scholar, but yeah, I think if we can start getting some wonders down, that would be great. But yeah, send that one back. We've got divination. Excellent. I'm not going to pay off the Erisham, I don't think. I could just lose a little bit of opinion. It's only for 20 years, not the end of the world. This clerics guy is coming here. Collection of units sitting around who I need to sort out, but workers take priority. Gosh, my research is terrible. I really need to do something about that. I need to get divination going. I want to build a shrine in my holy city first. I don't have... I do have trapping, so I can at least get a camp online down here. Let's take a chop and build there. Don't know why I'm so incredibly rich. I do have a lot of resources. And then do we want another worker out in Azala? So we've got a settler coming for this city. Settler here. Another settler here. It's all the sites we know about. We can come clear the Scythian site soon. Probably these 2 guys here will be enough for that. I think that's close enough. Let's get a general on this guy. We only have the 1 warrior, so commander is not super helpful. Putting the oligarch on is maybe fine. We get counterattack during melee. I'm not sure if they have any melee units. We get bonus opinion with the oligarch though, and that is the hunter's oligarch. Yeah, which we could do with making a bit happier. That's fine. Let's have him. Let's move this guy forwards and heal. And yeah, that looks good. We can start moving on. So then we probably do just want another settler then. Just keep full speed settling, and yeah, I don't think we can really afford to research any of these really long ones. We'll just take rhetoric, I think. And yeah, Kush is still 3 cities. Weaker, not much weaker. So even though we've got 4 units, he must have 2 units now at least. And yeah, all right, cool. Turn 14, Alcaras has gone toward the Scythians. He's starting to clear this camp. We don't actually have any availability on that anymore, but okay. Right, great. So we can keep clearing here. We're just 1 point off being able to efficiently kill these guys, but I can kill this person at least. And can I militia this guy? I can. Works for me. Kill them. Then we've got another settler has popped out here. That's fantastic. We should probably send him forwards rather than backwards. The question is where to. This looks like it wants to be probably a champion city for that war. Maybe even a hunters for the elephants, but we can make this our second cleric city. It's got some wine, which would be great to put a boosted cleric's monastery down next to. So yeah, let's get the cleric's settler coming out this way. And yeah, probably we want to rush land con. That would be good. Definitely want to be rushing a religion, which we're very late for, but I haven't picked up divination early. Alcaras is quite probably rushing Zoroastrianism. We could pick up, we've got some pasture resources, we could potentially pick up Judaism fairly early. So that might not be a bad idea to go into soon as well. Found religion is another option. We'd definitely get that out at some point. Now, do we take another worker? I think we want at least one more settler. So let's keep working on the settlers. Let's keep expanding quickly. And this worker, maybe just another quarry? I think. Yeah, that's okay. And unfortunately, he's just going to have to stay in the forest, and we're going to have to waste an order there. But yeah, that looks good, I think. Kush is up to 3 cities. He's got 1 developing city already. It's a capital, Moreau. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, let's call that good. Turn 16. Our oligarch is inspiring. I'm not sure I care about that too much. We can settle this site. Let's definitely grab... Oh wow, I didn't even see that citrus is there as well. Do we want that on in preference to the gold though, given that we can't do anything with the citrus just yet? Probably not. So this is going to be a cleric city. We know this. We'll start with a worker here, I think. It's probably about time we start doing some work. We've got 3 settlers on the go. Seems like enough. Oh, we could actually come clear the Scythian site up here. That seems worth doing. Even if we have to buy a couple of orders for it. Yeah, let's come work on this site. And this is the middle of the map, so yeah, I'm definitely expanding quite quickly now. It's good. I'm up to 4 cities. Alcaraz is still on 3, although he's got the bead on me on culture. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. And then in 9, 10 turns, we'll have another 3 cities up. I'll be up to 7 cities. I like that. We need to keep a little bit of an eye on this. I guess this settler will come here. This settler will settle this one. Then Azala settler can settle this. Yeah, that works. Right. I've got an upgrade. Pathfinder gives me camps and nets. Not huge. Gives me a 20% bonus on this one. Don't care too much about that. Eloquent is always lovely. Cunning, not terrible. We get some bonus from estates if we decide to build an estate, which we might want to do. So we don't have any luxuries to send there as yet. Ooh, we won't be getting one from the game because that's not a luxury resource. I don't think, yeah, gold or silver isn't either. So yeah, there's no luxury resources we can actually get until we get land consolidation, which is a ways away. So cunning's probably not actually going to be hugely useful. We won't be able to put the estate. So let's take eloquent. That's always good, and we'll call that done. Turn 17, as expected. Kush has his founded Zoroastrianism. That is fine. Were we going to found Judaism? Maybe, although we don't have husbandry, we're quite a long way off. So we probably just want to do our found religion project in the capital as soon as we can, which is going to take a while, unfortunately, unless we can get some more culture going. Can we get some more culture going? We don't have our pagan religion, right? Yeah, we definitely want to get our pagan religion going. Let's work on that right now. Probably either an order or a civic shrine is going to be good. Now, hang on a minute. Let's just undo that while we think about it. Are we going to be building any wonders? I'd quite like to get the pyramids, but I can't because I don't have any terrain for it. I don't see any terrain on any of these city sites where we would be able to build it. So it looks like the pyramid is just out for the time being, at least. Ziggurat, maybe. Just need a holy city, so we could build that anywhere. And Abdana would be quite nice. It requires adjacent city centre. So if I put the shrine on this hill here, we get one city centre site there. I think that's okay. Yeah, and then we can try and get some orders from wonders for that. Let's see, we've got some killing to do up here, it would appear. Ooh, we've got a crit on this guy. Wow, he can nearly just kill that guy on his own, which is amazing. 12-8. In fact, yeah, we'll just move one tile, or one fatigue's worth anyway. And get a new warrior. Lovely. Like that very much. Completes our ambition. I'd forgotten we even had that, so that's lovely. 3 settlers coming out soon. Site grabbed, and yeah, it's looking very healthy indeed. We've got, yeah, we don't want to adopt law, that's fine. So generals become power hungry, become engineer or swift and deceitful. I think swift is fine. And let's start working on the next site down this way. Yeah, they're going to come attack us, but that's okay. We can get a, yeah, commander, and then get the other guy. Oh, we can't quite get him next to him. Eesh, that's slightly irritating, but it's not the end of the world. Let's move down this way. Maybe give this guy a promotion. Brave is okay, I guess. Sure, we'll take it. Which leaves one order left. I suppose we might as well get the militia to come help. That might be the difference between... Oh no, these guys can both easily clear this guy on his own. But yeah, that works. I guess we'll leave the damaged guy guarding that. It depends how likely I think Kush is going to come right out. Might be worth getting this scout backwards to keep an eye on what's going on this way at some point, but not this turn. Right, so we're not doing anything else. We're not adopting a law yet because it doesn't give us any benefit, so we're just going to end turn here. Turn 18. Princess is old enough to be tutored, and we have loads of money, so we absolutely can tutor her. Let's make her a philosophy student. Let's... yeah. Add 2 courses is kind of random, but I guess we can probably hope to do that. We don't have any at the moment, so we're more likely to get some. Don't know if we had a lot already. Oh, we don't have anyone to tutor her yet, right? So we definitely need courtiers. I guess we're just going to have to make sure we take that option should, as and when it comes up in the event queue. Right. Select overkill on them. That's fine. Is it worth moving him down? Probably, but let's take our other moves first. We've got 2 settlers to move. Now, I believe I decided this looks like a champion city. This looks like a cleric city. And I think I'm going to found them first. So let's do that. Not this turn, but we can move them closer. And then I suppose this can be a hunter's city. Particularly exciting, but sure. It's definitely a cleric city though, with these 2 grove resources. Get them next to monasteries for the adjacency bonuses. Right, who is making my next settler? 5 years here, but you could be working on a farmer. 10 years here, yuck. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll make another slinger. I don't know, Kush is already weaker than us. I guess that's a nice way to keep things. I still don't have a worker in this seat at all. I really should build a worker here. Let's get a settler going here, I think. Let's keep settling all our cities. Yep, he's moved. Right, okay. We've got a hunter worker here, done the camp that we have access to. We could get, that's quite a nice, oh no, that's not the shrine that wants to be surrounded by lumber mills, but an order shrine is not a terrible idea. Have we got any shrines? We've got a 3-year shrine of Ashur coming up here, so that will be the holy city. We can build an order shrine here. Fine, let's get the hunters online, get that game sooner rather than later. We'd get it anyway at some point, but we've got new laws available. Yeah, that's monotheism, polytheism. We don't need that. Let's just dismiss that reminder. We don't want to rally troops. Do we want to intercess anyone? No, there's no one we care about intercessing. And the king consort could also intercess. The daughter might be worth intercessing when she's old enough, but not yet. Right, so 3 orders. I think we get this guy ready to come and attack next turn, probably then. Is, I suspect, the best move. Let's get a nice promotion on him. Focus 2, sounds good. Alright, I'll call that a turn.
Turn 19. Our Duke is old enough to be tutored. We can't choose philosophy. I think politics will probably be a good second choice for him. Let's get this city founded. I suppose we ought to just deal with this first. Wow, we can get a exact kill with a crit against him, which is fantastic. But yeah, let's deal with this now. Probably getting the elephant is the way to go. This is going to be a champion city. Let's get a worker out. We're getting this settler over here. We found a cleric city. 9 orders left. Just need military and scout moves, so we can move in, I think, against the Scythians now. See any reason why we would not do that? Yes, great. The commander takes them over, so we can clear with just the warriors next turn, which is fantastic. Pointless bringing the militia in, I think. Or we could bring him in to guard the city site and bring the slinger back to heal, perhaps. Given how soon the settler's going to be there, that probably isn't worth it. No, I think some scout moves is what's called for at the moment. Let's see a little bit more of Kush and then come back here. So he has settled south, which I still haven't yet. He's working on flatland quarries. And let's see, he's got 3 cities, he's weak when primitive. I've got 5 cities. Nice. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's send that one back. Turn 20. We've got a request for money to not disappoint the princess. We do have quite a lot of money, so sure, I guess we'll pay her off. Get the settler moving forwards. We did take an attack here, that's absolutely fine. Oh, we could one turn this, I might as well. 44 science, yeah, don't hate that at all. And then we start moving towards the next camp. Let's get the workers doing something first, or at least one worker at least. This is a cleric city. I'd quite like to get some urban buildings down. If we grab one of these 2 tiles, we can get the culture of the citrus. We are going to want to go to 4 land consolidation reasonably soon. I don't know if it really matters too much which one we go for. Let's go here and get the Sharon and Inert down. We are going to want to go for Polytheism reasonably soon at this rate. In fact, actually, yeah, let's go for Polytheism right now. The August right now instead. More useful. And we'll work out. Take advantage of our build leader. We've got a few mill moves we could take. A little bit of scouting. The Scythian camp is still up here. Kush is not expanding very fast. It's only got 3 cities. They are weaker than us, so I guess maybe that's why. Maybe they're struggling to expand fast enough. I suppose I'll take him here to heal. And maybe start moving him forward a little bit. Yeah, lure this skirmisher away and we can kill him next turn. Make sure he comes into some range where they can kill him. Yeah, if he stands probably on one of these 2 tiles, that's enough for him to come in. Yep, that looks good to me. And maybe we'll come a little bit closer with the scout. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, quite good. Okay, send it back.